Hello, Ducks fans, hockey fans in Orange County, California, United States, Finland, and all over the world. Happy Monday, everybody. Trevor Zegras, aka Z, or as I would like to call him, the Z Man, is by far one of the best rookies within the Ducks rank and file roster. Maybe even the most talented we have seen, not since the days of Paul Kariya or Brian Getzlaf and Corey Perry in their prime, many more. The one thing about Z-Man, Trevor Zegras, and I will be referring to call him the Z-Man, is that his skills, his talents on the ice from the beginning of 2021 when he guided the Team USA World Junior Hockey team to a World Junior Hockey Championship to now speaks volume of how he presents himself, his confidence, the swagger he shows on the ice and off the ice. Even though he's 20 years old, still young, still learning and honing his skills at the professional level and with our Anaheim Ducks, he's a cut from above, you can say. For me personally, watching this guy play on TV, especially from the World Juniors to now, it makes you really appreciate and really love and feel fortunate that our Ducks drafted him 2 years ago at 9th overall in the 2019 NHL entry draft. His stats, it tells you and gives us a strong testament in our team helping and ensuring and as well as letting him develop into the player we see. A player who knows, will be the future leader of our Anaheim Ducks and perhaps the next face of the franchise. Now let's be very clear. We are coming to a point where the Ducks will have to face and see a new face of the franchise. Getzlaf is in his mid-30s. He may be wanting to ride off to the sunset, spend time with his family. So, next year, we could see a few changes, especially within the player roster. One thing is very clear is that the Z-Man, Trevor Zegras, has shown not just the potential and the talent. He has shown that he can be perhaps one of the best Ducks rookies in our Anaheim Ducks history. He is basically 3 points trailing a Detroit Red Wing in the Calder Trophy race. Zegras has 6 goals and 13 assists with 19 points. Lucas Raymond has 22 points. Now, many of you know that his name, Trevor Zegras, is in talks of winning the Calder Trophy, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to watch and see how everything has progressed or will progress. Being where he is now, there is a possibility that he could win the Calder Trophy. The last time a Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks rookie was in talks or were in running to win the Calder Trophy was in the 1994-95 season when a certain number 9, Paul Kariya, was making his season debut with our Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks. Zegras, his stats gives us a highlight, a preview of what is next to come in the coming years. Let's be very clear with him. His 19 points for the 21-22 season not to mention his 13 points in the 2021 short season and his 18 points at the World Junior Hockey Championships early of 2021. He stands out. He stands out. He shows some confidence, a little bit on the arrogant side, but for me personally, I have a feeling of charismatic vibes from him. And if he can continue this path that he has created for himself and contributing to the Ducks' cause, as he is right now, watch out. We could see him start doing major contributions in leading our Anaheim Ducks, maybe to their second Stanley Cup. But who knows what the path for our team, our Anaheim Ducks, going forward in regards to the path and the mode they're in the rebuilding and the rejuvenation mode that we're seeing right now. It's good to see him contribute. It's good to see him show off his skills and his speed and his playmaking style. It's really a sight to behold. He, along with the other 9 of the Anaheim Ducks players who are 23 years and younger, is really helping this team being reinvigorated. I know most of you are expecting the Ducks, when the puck dropped on October 8th, to see this team falter and be at the bottom. As of right now, our team is 3rd in the Pacific Division, and as they continue this path they have built themselves on, we may see them make it to the Stanley Cup playoffs. But as I say again, who knows? We got to wait and see. Now, in regards to Zegras, he is really going to become one of those players that we will enjoy watching, as we did with the previous Mighty Ducks, Anaheim Ducks players, be it they were veterans or rookies or free agent signings, you name it. I, for one, always enjoy watching him play. And looking back at the Ducks draft year of drafting Zegras at 9th overall in the 2019 NHL entry draft, I'm just looking at some of the stats here. He can become that face, that symbol of perseverance, also confidence, just as the previous Ducks who have taken the mantle of leadership and become the face of the franchise in years and seasons prior. Can he do it? Absolutely he can. But as long as he does not become too arrogant and assume that he's bigger than the team, then we could see him perhaps become the captain within a few years. But yet, he has a cast of players. Troy Terry, Max Comtois, Bo Gru, Simon Benoit, Josh Mahara, along with Brandon Tracy and Jacob Perreault in San Diego, which, of course, Zegras, after the World Juniors, honed his skills and got a taste of professional hockey at the pro level. Second level, but right above the NHL pro. So you guys know what I'm talking about. What is really makes me very happy about the way he plays is that he plays to win. He puts in effort. At times he takes penalties, but what do you expect? All of our players takes penalties, whether they like it or not. But that's part of the game. Because Zegras at center, he's a two-way forward, can do what I hope will make a name for himself. Make that mark as previous Ducks players who have done. Ducks legends and icons like Solani and Jaguar and Correa and Hebert and Perry and Getzlaf, you name it. It's all going to come down to how Zegras plays well in the next 2 months. And speaking of those 2 months, we won't know until whether or not Team USA or the other leading nations will pick their international Olympic rosters for the upcoming Olympic Games held in China. If Zegras goes, he will go, along with Troy Terry and John Gibson, if they are picked. Personally, it would be something that I would want, but I would have mixed feelings about. I do believe that we are about to see the best to come in watching this young kid play and contribute to our Anaheim Ducks. And even though that he is 3 points behind Lucas Raymond of our sworn enemy Detroit, hopefully we may see, or we may get to witness a historic first, but we won't know that for sure. I mean, he has a World Junior Gold under his belt. He has shown he can play with the pros at the NHL level. He has worked his butt off at AHL, literally being a scoring machine, a point machine. When he was in Irvine, when the goals were stationed in Irvine, it all comes down to the joy of seeing this young man play. And it's not just Zegras. Jamie Drysdale, Max Comtois, Sam Steele, Bo Grew, as I mentioned before, all of them under the age of 23. Our new blood, our next generation of Ducks. With Zegras, the Z-Man, leading the way, alongside Drysdale, who I know will be one of the next stars, the future stars of our Ducks for years to come. You see, for the Z-Man, I see a bright future for him with the Ducks. Whether or not if he could sign a long-term deal after his 3-year entry-level contract is over, I know that he would like to stay. He should stay. I mean, a team with a unique history, an interesting history and MO of developing within and regarding prospects they have drafted and signed via free agent. See, it's always ranked one of the best in the NHL by the Hockey News in developing their prospects and players. So, for me, I'll be honest with all of you. Trevor Zegras is the most talented rookie in the past 22 or 24 years our Anaheim Ducks have witnessed, drafted, and have that player suited up for. So, will he win the Calder Trophy next year? We will have to wait and see. Till then, I'll see you guys soon.